is Rifyal Kalam Mahardhika, and on this video, my friend and I would like to present ourselves as the MCs of wedding ceremony. So don't miss it and enjoy watching.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wa bihi nasta'inu ala umuri dunya wad din. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin. Sayyidina wa habibina wa syafi'ina wa maulana Muhammad. Allahumma amin.
Respectable, the family of the bride and groom whose hearts are now blooming with joy and happiness.
Respectable to all college, friends, and all guests of this event whom we love.
First of all, let's thank to Allah who has been giving us mercies and blessings so that we can all attend in this wedding ceremony of Zayn and Layla.
Secondly, salawat and salam might always be given to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has guided us from stupidness to clarifiedness exactly by the existence of Islam. Amin,
Amin,
amin, ya Rabbal Alamin.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this opportunity, we
are as master of ceremony.
My name is Rifyal Kalam Mahardhika.
And my name Lailatul Jannah. We will clarify about the agenda for this event. But before anything else, on behalf of the bride and the groom, I would like to thank you all for being with us today, especially for those who traveled many miles just to be with us, to those who come from Pamekasan, Sampang, and Bangkalan. Thank you so much to all of you. And now for the most awaited moment, the very reason why we are all gathered in here. Because let us now withers to the pride of the wedding enthroned.
As we have seen together that the bride and groom are side by side in front of us, like a king and queen who are happy. Their hearts were pounding, awaiting the beautiful moment of the first night. Hopefully, the marriage contract that has just been carried out will receive the blessings of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala so that this married couple can later foster and create a harmonious and loving household, mutually nurturing a sakinah, mawaddah, warahmah household.
In this occasion, we will convey the agenda at this wedding reception one by one.
The first agenda is opening.
The second agenda is reciting the verses of the Al-Quran.
The third agenda is greeting from the family of the groom to the bride's family.
The fourth agenda is the reception that will be followed by the relaxation of the intent and during exchange of the bride and the groom.
The fifth agenda is marriage advice.
And the last agenda is closing or prayer.
Happy audiences, that is the arrangement of the wedding reception or walimatul ursi for this afternoon. To shorten the time, let us open this event by reciting Quran together. Il Hadratin Nabil Mustafa Sayyidina Muhammadin Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Al-Fatiha. Hopefully, by reading the Al-Fatiha, this event can run smoothly without any obstacles. Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin.
Stepping on the second program, namely the recitation of the holy verses of the Al-Quran, which will be recited by Ahmad Ainul Yakin. To Mr. Ainul Yakin, please welcome. To Ahmad Ainul Yakin, we would like to express our gratitude. I hope that the recite of the holy verses of the Al-Quran, either the reward is given to the readers, especially to the bride and the groom, as well as all of us who listen to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, stepping on the third event, namely the handover greeting from the family of the groom to the bride's family, which will be conveyed by the Honorable Father, Mr. Ilham Wahyudi. To Mr. Ilham Wahyudi, please welcome. To Mr. Ilham Wahyudi, we would like to say thank you very much for conveying the agenda. Of course, the bride and the family can understand and accept it wholeheartedly with all its advantages and disadvantages.
The next agenda is the reception that will be followed by the reception of the intent and the train and chain of the bride and the groom. The agenda will be conveyed by the Honorable Mr. Abdul Basit. To list the agenda, to Mr. Abdul Basit, please welcome. To Mr. Abdul Basit, we thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, earlier today, Zain and Laila signed their nikah and traditional Islamic wedding contract and exchanged their holy vows in front of one another and their families. The groom and his family have also given the mahar or wedding gifts to the bride and her family, including the lovely wedding ring you see on their fingers. Tradition dictates these things not be done in front of the entire wedding party, and so Zain and Laila have decided to show their love for one another in front of you all today by exchanging their own conventional vows.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we have witnessed the handover ceremony from the bride and the groom. Let us pray. Hopefully, the bride and the groom will always receive the abundance of the grace and blessing for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so that they can foster an happy family till hereafter. Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we come to the fifth event, namely the spiritual siraman or Maidatul Hasanah, or the marriage advice that will be delivered by Al-Mukarram, Mr. Kiai Haji Gary Akswal Ramadhani. To Mr. Kiai Haji Gary Akswal Ramadhani, please welcome. To Mr. Kiai Haji Gary Akswal Ramadhani, we would like to say thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, as well as all the goods whom we love, that is the willingness of Hasanah, the marriage advent that has been conveyed by Mr. K. Haji Giraldi Aswar Ramadhani. I hope that this spiritual advance and inspiration will be useful for all of us, especially for the them who of prophets, greatness of profession is fostering a happy household with sakinah, mawadah, warahmah.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers, fathers, mothers, attendees, and all guests whom we love, agenda after agenda we have gone through together. Now we come to the end of the event, which is the closing or recitation of the prayer, which will be conveyed or which will be led by the Honorable Mr. Kiai Haji Hanif Irwansyah.
But before we close this event, we ask the Emcees of this wedding ceremony. We certainly would like to apologize profusely. Finally, the last we say, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah, wassalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.